got myself rich, took the fan with me. Always the reality return into my fantasy. Want a chance with me, so she holler in the man city. Baby, no humanity, now you can't get it. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought it was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-living it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in. Yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions.
Alright, let me see too.
I'm obsessed with manifesting. Guessless, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the
it's on.
Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now.
I don't see it on the. Oh, there you go. Alright. Alright, I'm finna go. I'm up to it's the second one, Wheeler. The last one I put up there. That's the one. Oh no. It feels good to see him down there. We just gotta figure out how to be Yandel son. Right, come on. Yeah, they cool. But they shouldn't be blowing niggas out. He beat G Torres 13-1 yesterday. Alright, I'm ready to send it when you're ready. I'm ready for you to send it. Yeah. Alright, let me make sure you're home though. Okay. Yeah, you're at home. Alright, man, good luck though. I'm only probably get to play you one right now because I gotta go after this. Okay. Alright, good luck, dog.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you.
Hey, Wheeler.
The Athletics taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
Wheeler.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And today's starter, Nick Martinez. What do we need to know here?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Just about to get underway. Jacob Wilson digs in now. And the home opener is underway. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. On the ground to third. Over to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Byron Buxton. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Nick Kurtz, batting with one down, takes a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch.
Runner on the go. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
Started as if he knew 100% something off speed's coming here. Well, that was by you.
And here is Brent Rooker. On the ground, Caminero. And that's the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And pitching in this one for the A's, Emmett Sheehan. Chris, how about a scouting report?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Leading off, Chandler Simpson. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. The 1-2. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Yandy Diaz now. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Man, safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Sheehan checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Another throw to second, and he's back in that time as well. And that's disengagement number 2. Runner goes again. Pitch is low.
Down.
Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. And that one up and in. Look out. This one in the air, center field. Buxton on his way over. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third, and they'll score first. It's 1-0. So no one on after the sac fly. Gunnar Henderson next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Here's a 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Top of the second, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. Martinez, 6'1" righty, 200 pounds.
No, that's
he
a
joined
ball.
the team as a free agent.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Simpson towards the line. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The tag, and he's out. Here's the left fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Ball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him. 3rd out. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Late on that fastball. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ball.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. The count 2-1. That one ripped right center field. Base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins. 2 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley. On the ground to first. Soderstrom steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here at Tropicana Field, digging in, Tyler Soderstrom.
Yeah. Ball. Ball. No.
And that's
Ball,
off
no.
the inside edge. 3-1. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Back to the top of the order now. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him off. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That one close. Rule the ball. Now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Byron Buxton up next for the A's. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Man on second, 2 down. Mullins has a beat on it, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third, here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That's his second hit of the day. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses in. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. That one misses. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Junior Caminero, the next to hit, trying to get the Rays on the board. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a pop-up. Wilson moving under it. He makes the grab. 1 down. And now Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
No question about this one. It's out of here. That one felt good. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. One down. Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Brendan Donovan next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. Back here in Tampa Bay, now the A's designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know, these Athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. And that skips in the dirt. Set down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Brent Rooker will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Strike two. Swings through it for the K. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 2 down, bases empty. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Fly to left his first time. There's a strike at the knees.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Late on that fastball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him. Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That misses the zone. They're down 3-1. Fastball for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 so far. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-2.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side. Soderstrom takes it to the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. on the ground. And that one handled. Play made. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping in, Max Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 0-2.
Ball.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next offering is outside. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Jeff McNeil stands in. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed.
Charlie looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Brady Basso.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But
oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. He is struck out and he is walked. Steps off, checks the runner at first. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike.
high leg.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And nobody's going to stop him on the bases today.
Head on the tag.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
No.
Just missed. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Caminero at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
No.
Here's a 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count is 2-2. In the air to left center. That's a base hit. Diaz around third. In comes the run from second. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. On a line. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 7-0. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brendan Donovan. Squirts away from Langoliers. No advance, though. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They limit the damage here. Back here at Tropicana Field, now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. In the air, right field, and there's 1 down. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former 2nd overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. That one hammered center field back there. And that one is off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter.
So man aboard, Nick Kurtz. Up next for the A's. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Kurtz checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right.
That's a strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6.
Now pitching for
Mark Leiter Jr. takes over on the mound. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Cedric Mullins. Hit in the air, left field. Butler moving under this one. 2 away now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now here is Jake Fraley.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
One away. Here's Muncy to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
No.
And that is in for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Lawrence Butler. Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson.
Ball.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. A couple of walks and a strikeout. Pulls that one foul. And he'll step off and take the signs again. Check swing, went around. No balls, 2 strikes. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Up next is the Rays. The third
1
baseman,
down.
number 13.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Next offering is fouled back. Goes down looking.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop,
Gunnar Henderson now at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now it's
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Hogan Harris.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Steps off, lead runner back to second.
No.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. McNeil under it. And that's the inning. Back here in Tampa Bay, ready to begin the 8th. Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. Foul ball there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. These days with see a ball come off the bat like that.
The left-hander on now, Cam Boozer.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 8th. Base hit into right center. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 7-1. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Wilson in the box now, takes strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. First out in the top of the 8th. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now here is Byron Buxton. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there.
No,
throw to third.
he's in
Save.
there. Ball.
Ground ball left
Just
side.
foul.
And it goes just foul.
That's a
Started
check.
after the
Did he
1-2
go?
pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. 1 away with a runner at third. Pulls the string with the changeup. Struck him out. And the batter now, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 3 in this one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back now in Tampa Bay. On to the bottom of the 8th. Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Got him. 1 away.
Up next for the Rays, the second baseman.
And now Brendan Donovan. 1 for 3. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Ball 1.
The Rays up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses. And now 3-2. chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Up next for the Rays.
Yainer Diaz next to hit for the Rays.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in there. Strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Wilson there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field. We go to the ninth, and the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Yoendrys Gomez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The 1-0. On the ground out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through. Or knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now they get the runner and a rundown. The relay. And he's out easily.
Up next for the A's, the third baseman.
So man aboard. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ripped to short. Henderson over to first in time. And that is out number 2. Caught in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Good game, Wheeler.
Martinez with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case.
Good game, Wheeler.
A start he won't ever forget.
Yep.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here.
I couldn't hit the ball, man. I got 8 hits, but I couldn't do nothing with them. Every time I got somebody on. Huh? Yeah, I had him last year, right? Last season, I couldn't get on base with him for nothing. He batted like 165. He was my leadoff hitter for most of the season. Towards the last 20 games, I took him out as leadoff. But I couldn't hit the ball with him for nothing. And you got 5 stolen bases with him. Man, I couldn't hit him to save my life. Couldn't hit with him to save my life. Damn. Right. And I didn't think I was going to get him. Right. It was a perfect throw. Yeah, I was surprised I got him. Yeah. I didn't know he's still like that. So I couldn't do it last year. I had him on a few times. His ass got caught. But all right, man. I got 5 with what's the name? and I need to steal more, but he hitting doubles and triples. What's my guy name? Braxton. Byron Braxton. Buxton, yeah. But all right, man. We can, I'll be home a little later. Okay. I'll hit you up later. All right.